Hello guys, welcome to the Phillips Friendly Family Farm. I'm going to show you how I changed the hydraulic fluid on my 50-hour service on the Mahindra 1635. And let's just say it's a mess. So here's what I have to clean up from draining it. Obviously it's terrible. Oh, and I will show you guys what I use to change it. So it's the cheaper hydraulic oil, but it's the premium, and it's Traveler's Premium Universal Tractor Transmission and Hydraulic Fluid. Now the reason I use this is because I did search and I looked, and if you can read right here on the bucket, it lists all it lists all of the tractors that it comes, and right here on the list is Mahindra tractors. Well, I looked in the book, and it does say as long as it's uh, equivalent to the hydraulic fluid they have on there, and the manufacturer of the hydraulic fluid recommends for Mahindra tractors, then you can use it. So that's what I did, and mainly I done that because it's cheaper. Now I did buy this oil, and I will show it to you. This one is recommended by Mahindra as well. It is the Shell Rotella Heavy Duty Tractor Hydraulic Fluid, if you guys can read that. And if you look on the back, it says right, I'm trying to see where it says for Mahindra tractors. Or where is that? I think it's over here, sorry. Yeah, so says Alice Chalmers, Massey Ferguson, where does it say Mahindra at? Caterpillar, New Holland, okay, right here. So obviously I'm not Spanish. So right here says Kubota and Mahindra. So this is the Shell Rotella Heavy Duty Tractor Transmission and Hydraulic Fluid. You can use that too. And the reason I'm showing you guys this is because absolutely nobody that does these 50-hour services will tell you what the oil is unless it's Mahindra oil. And unless you go back to the dealership, which that's expensive and it's a long ways away, I'm not doing it. So I went to my local Tractor Supply and I got the best equivalent hydraulic fluid that's in the book to work in my tractor. So now I'm going to show you the book. So in the book, the transmission fluid, which is right, let me see if I can set this down somewhere so you can see it better. So if you look right here, it says the transmission oil and gear drive, which is on page 71 of the Mahindra operator's manual. And it says that it holds in the gear drive, which mine is a shuttle, not a hydrostatic, 8.2 gallons. Okay, now if you look down here, it says kind of oil, hydraulic transmission fluid, This is recommendation oil brands right here, so you can go through here and find which one is recommended. And the Mahindra universal tractor hydraulic fluid is the exact same weight and all that stuff as well, I ain't gonna say that, but it's still the universal tractor fluid. It's a universal tractor fluid, no matter how you spin it. It's just putting the Mahindra name on it. That's my opinion. So we know it holds 8.2 gallons. And let's go over here and I'll show you where you drain it on the 1635. And they do show you in the book too, so you can look there and see, but I'll show you right here. Let's go under the tractor without hitting our heads. All right, so as we're under here, right here, this is the hydraulic filter, and I always etch in the date on mine. So every filter I change on anything, lawnmower, truck, doesn't matter, it will have the date that I changed it on it. And then the next thing I'm going to show you is, do you see this bolt right here? This one. No, sorry. This one right here. It's on the axle hub. It's this bolt that's right here. And it's one on each side. So you pull that bolt, drain it, and then on the other side you pull that bolt, you drain it, then you come over here to the main. Well, technically I told you that order wrong. Drain the main first, okay? So then it takes your level all down to where it's just in those rear axle housings, but the main part is all drained out from this bolt. So that's one. Then you can come back here, and if you look, you see this bolt. If you look towards the back of the tractor, they got these two rails, and you're coming from the original first bolt that you drain it from. You go straight back, and then to the left and to the right here on both sides, and on this side, you pull those two bolts. So that's one in the front, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you pull all 5 of those and drain out. You should get, what was it, 8.2 gallons. And then you pull the filter off, which is right here. It's located underneath the back left. If you're setting on a tractor, it's the back left tire. But if you're facing the tractor, it's on the right hand side, or your right hand side. But anyways, you change the filter and put it on, and then you come out here, back out here. Sorry, I know this is redundant. You come out here and you fill it right here. This is the hydraulic rear end fill gauge. So if you can see it, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a F and an A. So A is for add, F is for full, and there's hash marks in between. You want it somewhere right at the top of the hash marks if you haven't put oil in the filter yet, because it's dry. So you're going to lose a little bit whenever those air pockets get out of there. And if you've got just a little bit overfill on the dipstick, means it'll be good when everything gets smoothed out after you run it. Now the next thing I'm going to do, this video is getting long, I'll show you where all the grease points are on the 1635 Mahindra with the front end loader. So starting on the front end loader, you have one right here, both sides. You have one right here, both sides. You have one right here, both sides, and I'll show you where I'm at on the tractor. So this is the front of it. So you have one right here, you have one right here, you have one right here, and it's the exact same on both sides. You have one right here, both sides. You have one right here, both sides. And this is looking at the front of the tractor. Then down here, and it's only on this side, this is your steering arm, your hydraulic steering arm. It has a grease zert right here. Okay, so this one's, we're starting the grease zerts that's actually on the tractor, that's in the book, unless, yeah. So then you have this one right here, and this one is on both sides. This one is not, because it only has one hydraulic steering arm on one side that runs both front wheels. Then you have this one right here, which is on the clutch pedal. It's right there. See if you can see that. Yep, right there. You have that one. And then you go over here to the other side. And these are your brake pedals. But you also have, well, you just have this one that's right here. Right, sorry, I'm gonna get a better angle. Right there, you're looking at it. My finger's touching it. And those both run through into the brake pedals right here. And that, for the best of my knowledge, is where you grease the Mahindra 1635. I don't know if there's any other ones. If there is and I'm missing them, I haven't seen them in the book. I'll keep looking just in case. But yeah. And I'll show you guys this again. Yeah, it's a little disappointing. It's so sad. I gotta clean all that up. I really don't wanna, but I gotta. Hey, thank you guys for watching. God bless America. And this was the 1635 final part 4 or part 3 of the Mahindra 1635 50-hour service. All the oils. That's engine oil, front axle oil, hydraulic oil, and grease and everything. I could do a video on cleaning the air filters, but anyways, this is getting to be a long video. Again, thank you guys. God bless. Have a good night.